One, go.
Crichton's World Reviews.
This is the review of The Rule of Jenny Penn. If you look at the poster, you might think this is like a haunted doll horror film, no? And the doll does play a part, but it's not in the way we think. That's kind of a disappointment, and but it's more disgusting. Actually, it's more, maybe even more terrifying, because the doll is being controlled by John Lithgow. And what's his name in the movie? David something, no? David Creeley. Yeah, and he's and he's the most terrifying and creepy person in the nursing home, and he is terrorizing everybody, and he seems to get away with it because nobody's paying attention to him. I mean, at least not the people who are supposed to be paying attention to him. And Jeffrey Rush is a judge who suffered a stroke, and then is like almost powerless. He's almost helpless. He still fights back, or tries to fight back, but not before he gets subjected to some things which are very gross. I did see some similarities to real life nursing homes in the way they captured that feeling, but they did go a little overboard with the nurses not being there, especially the moments when patients were escaping or were outside or were on the floor. No,
Yes.
I have seen that sometimes the place can be empty and they're outside smoking or whatever, but in this case it was almost the whole day. No, only at certain moments they were there, and it's a little bit. And there were no cameras, there were no alarms, and that is unrealistic because that is always there. So it was very convenient for John Lithgow's character to terrorize everybody.
Exactly. I wish they would explain better what's the reason for them to let him get away with everything.
Well, I think
because he's not just going after the judge. He's going after everyone.
Yeah.
Women, men, everyone. And nurses and everyone just look the other way.
Yeah.
And people are saying they know him, that it's him, and still nothing happens to him.
Well, I think the explanation is very simple. He's one of them now, or he used to be one of them. So they they just ignore the bad things and they just look at the good things. And then
But is that enough? Having worked there is enough?
Yeah, but he's like some kind of like a favorite, no? Like a darling.
Yeah.
He's like the spoiled brat that is loved by those people, and they are aware that he does bad things, but they still see the good in him. Or didn't they kind of make it seem like he's harmless? No, it's harmless.
Yeah,
But
it's just a bit naughty.
Yeah, but he wasn't harmless. But I think it's also kind of to mess with us. We were constantly wondering what's going on. Why is this happening? Why are they allowing this to happen? And it's to make us anxious, and it's very effective because after 10 minutes into the movie, I was already I don't want this. It's a very effective way of making you think about your life and trying to avoid getting into a nursing home. Well, I don't think I've met anybody who wants to go to a nursing home. They're negligent about their health and stuff. Maybe this will help them stay on top of it.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say that it motivated me to keep going swimming and trying to keep my brain active.
Yeah, because you don't want to be in a place where somebody like John Lithgow's character is running around and.
No, but not even that. Just the fact that even if they treat you very well and you're okay there, it's very peaceful, whatever. Imagine not being able to clean yourself, depending on someone else to do that. I don't want to live like that.
Well, yeah, but the point is that the guy was fighting back. He could do some stuff, but he still was sometimes he couldn't. And John Lithgow's character, he preyed upon them. He knew exactly.
Yes, but even before the John Lithgow character preyed upon him, when he arrived there and everything, he was still not being chased by, and he was already feeling humiliated, helpless.
Yes, and that was happening, and then on top of that, you have that John Lithgow's character terrorizing you.
Yeah.
Because at one point he was kind of accepting that he was there, and that's when he started to increase his terror. He's like, you're getting too comfortable now.
Yeah.
And he kind of admits that he didn't amount to anything, and but he's now living his best life like for like maybe like in his dreams or something. To derive pleasure from bullying people. That is so. Overall, what did you think?
I think it's a good movie. I was scared. I was wondering what was going on. I was angry. I was disgusted. And you know how I love John Lithgow.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
I do.
I don't.
He's a great actor.
Yeah, but I still think it was very convenient for him to do all those things, and they never questioned the deaths, which is also weird. They just say, he's old, he died.
So agree.
I don't know, like, but yeah, in those nursing homes, people die like flies. Then they can admit new patients.
Mm-hmm.
I myself had expected something else. I wish there was something supernatural going on because I like those better. We've seen 2 psychological horrors now, and most of them are very gross. That is not really scary. I mean, it's like scary in a sense that like it makes you anxious. You know, and the people, because it's like they're already old, they're already dealing with a lot of stuff, and then they have to deal with this guy, no? And then he humiliates them, and he does some stuff. It's like for something weird power play. But I like the ending.
Me too.
I do have to add that the acting is really good, no? On both parts. Jeffrey Rush is like is very believable as this judge who's like lost control and power and influence and whatever, and then he comes to terms with getting old and everything. But he still has some fight in him, and then you like it really hurts to see him like get affected. John Lithgow is like really ups the creepiness in the way he behaves, the way he walks, the way he talks. He's really a terrible person.
Yes.
But I think the other old people also were like very convincing as old people. They were super old.
Mm-hmm.
And they sat there on their chairs just waiting to die.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's not a nice prospect.